This is Wadu TV. Truth and integrity.
I am going to from Wadu TV, so that's the subject. The best your first time I know I subscribe, now I like you don't need your comment at more at now Captain Samantha Kasa Ediafa or Mampenia or Tiga, so another danko for don't miss on the Kasa say and not say a bim 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 bim. What fire another year pa said Nadia Waye or Ghana, the worst president ever. Yes, it's Sevilla Hospital, no more work commission. Was a Mahama Bar, Becca Commission for 4, Ombema Mahama, Wako Commission, Sevilla Hospital no for 4. And yezu, on it, Sofo Abraham Lamte, or so Basset. No, say, a young munya so far, some amun too soon can. A go forward by or ye promises be brave, and then you bit me, ye, any pity, and any bit me yet. If you ma me kra tama uswa no ubisa na dia anya nyina no tim de mawo nti eya asemba munya botre Abraham na te se Ghana fo asemba munya botre o mampenya be ye bi ko na wase baomia e save Ghana wase baomia ni save Ghana nya baomia oba bonti me ka say ampa walusu nto jemu dia mama o kasi me be si Ghana no eti oboba mi abaso no se ma amanso o beta na chi amane dwumede aye kama yenti omo
now say Ashanti regional minister akwa commission there
akwa commission that to Sevilla hospital
oyare
aha
eno ye be sama mahama commission fufuro
yes 250 bed capacity hospital
Sebio Sevilla na si wono
yeah
na omunim say ehu hia won commission hospital or the day they commissioned Damoto. Oh, yeah, Jerry, me my catch me say sir this crop of NPP for one. We superman wherefore. What can people think say wo kasakeke? This crop of people you be di and so on. We would differ brutal when I'm catching them.
Oh yeah.
They behave as if say nyansa ni wo mutrim. That's how they were behaving. As so nyansa ni wo mutrim. That's how they were behaving. Say ya otumfo eye Confederation teaching hospital.
Confederation teaching yeah.
O sray o pachaw.
Na regional minister cracked in chain.
Regional minister to otumfo chain otumfo esre say. Mumbie sawia.
Na na ka
omo fa yare for the free one call.
Oh, Evrade Yakopo.
When fee otumfo.
And the only thing na aka access route ene enamukania.
Last year 2024 yeah Kokumase was it in March
yes
2024 project na ye coin no otum for sray padi ye fi they went to Mesia and told otum for say Devon
any omo
hospital the bed there no we ma dey o ma ye o ma for 3 rooms no ma pempesi one no ma penti wo womu wia womu de fa corridor no mu a na ya branch na ya do akọ rooms no yesi ya commission
na ye bia no mo ye do flower pot ba bia na enye no ko ko gina ho
womu ye dan ye be tutu akufado sa plug den no mo de betar wo no ye be kwa kotu ato atwene na ma ha ma commission na de ye be tu ato atwene
na ma ha ba na start here
onu na wie
onu na be wie in fact as at the time of free office na Sevilla hospital was about 91% complete
ye be tu ade na to atwene ye de ha ma so bi ni mu ho on enim said yes so you want say under the pinch man na crow obi ni on call hot on fa bi ko bom ma ye then yam papa no then too free ho you see ye mo obi or ye politician be for your life in their grow chrome have built not in VJ Kufo when he try we tell him our peace of mind not even him
enye kra
not even him sir regional minister no sir eye bibi papa bi no mo person mo ya ha sir bibi papa bi no mo person mo ya JB akakufa do betra helicopter every ha akopeja the t-shirt kon akunkon
I say for super
that's right akwa commission but the sense say eye dream boni ni adwin fi ni adwin fio
I say regional minister mom na
any dream a wo mo dream nipa ho nti when just say we are hospital this war
8 years. 8 years. Afari Hospital. 8 years.
Now, what's it?
I can't 4 days. Also, Baba commission.
Afena. Who kwa commission? Wow. Nyamian ne womu. Nyankopon afa purgative. Man the yema fi. Afasidro. Men na catch on. Nyame wa no purgative.
Na dey do bi ada.
Abrade. Me say nyame. Nyame anu ma fedro. Purgative. Man the yema hwie.
No wa kwaje mama.
Wa kun kompa na we jegu NPP for say. Sure.
Enza, obodi ba tata za no.
Who see agenda 111.
Yes.
Now be commission 45. Answer ya to aba. 45 no way.
Not even one. In fact, maybe omunika kokoye ewo Ashanti region.
45 no way.
Omunika omunye kra.
Me say 45. Me say nyame afa purgative.
Yeah, kana Cathedral.
No afa Cathedral. Nyame wa no ma Cathedral pa. Ma fa ne yam.
Edi we ma ka ho.
On say aduane e we wiase na so nyame na boy to edi ni na bi.
And wasa asa.
And wasa asa. Also the and we jam. And we jam gu omoso. You see, look, you can't take the people for granted all of the time. Even nyame no boy and crowd say, I have given you your will.
Yeah, or the
the whole palm. It's a young Ghana for that 20 year pay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, penny say yeah, queen. Yeah, penny say here school. Yeah, penny say here hospital, papa. Why, yeah, we will use our will to vote against you.
And add the Kokromoti.
Na me danyame asesam to abama mahama. Sam to abama kwa we san kam nyansa. Look, and this is a fact. We must teach these politicians some little sense.
Ne man na me awe ho kese den say before say John Dramani Mahama be free akonwa so. That was 8 years ago. Na Sevilla Hospital was 90% complete.
What's ya?
Yet me anya no hwe.
I confess ye
4 days.
NDC adwuma. Me granted. When we agree I will NDC party card.
Nipa ne kura.
Sir John, I said don't catch wa abem na you na Sir John. Sir John so ba abem no so nya na dan for Sir John. Look, what we are saying is say me fa ho ni nipa wadwen yo say we betumi aye bishop, betumi aye archbishop, we betumi aye professor emeritus, we ye hwan and no position ni nyamasem. Because me kwan ni hia me.
Nsu abanum ne hia.
Nsu abanum ne hia me o me fa position wo.
Kan ya medem am de be madwuma ene hia.
And you see, yeah, ye nuanom Ashanti region ho. Once ankofo ye didi atem, they have insulted Otumfo. Sa kwana okay, send the office reach petition ba na wo. Some original minister. Ne original coordinating council chiwo no say journalist ni share. Sa petition ba na wo. Any barbering shop.
Brookios.
What ho? Na ye jaw kumawu. Se we are Afari.
Konongo, yeah.
Oh, adanse ho baby. Ba ko di show.
Oh.
Is it Formina?
Yes, Formina.
What can hospitals see?
Obuja tepa.
Obuja tepa.
Oba no be commission tepa.
What can hospitals when you now bomu Ashanti region? You are hitting close to 1,000 bed.
Oh, general.
But
Afari Hospital 500 bed.
Oh, mama. Oh, Nyabutre. Oh, Nyabutre.
Everybody no question 150.
What is Nyabutre? Na ye yet Kumase at Ashanti region. Na ya say NPP for. Na ya sori ya kwagina wiem akwato aba nkretia. Na won abetse bedi yakwadu. Ya to aba nkretia na yakwadu a ye twen ye di fufuo di apa ye num akoda no na nkretia na sabedi. Na hospital empa makumba kumba 1,000 ni akire esi ho. O man fa o mon sanka. Na wakosi 40 bed. I was swami. Kai for 20 years koguha akabe de say. Kai 20. Na yare kogu ho sesi a aka bed ne say. Na yati kumase. Na omu ya omo say NPP. Ghana for anto aba na NPP for 2 million ankoto. It's a lie. I am sitting here and telling you today. Say I say ye proper voter register auditor. I say slash more than 3 million. If Jane me da me pese me born Jane Mensa
Adukwe
me hu bo
eba me bo ama Adukwe
no be me de
Jane Mensa
Jane Adukwe
Mami Jane Mensa ono ne Bosman Asare ene wo aka no wo sesa over 2 million names de gum me na me ka kire wo wo sesa over 2 million names ene gum because watch this in 2016 time na yen kan ho ma ye let my vote count I won ko paya akwa na ni no okay ba o me ka kire yen ma yen gigina mu say yen ti ase na Charlotte say over bloat voters register no adenti o se Ghana a country ye 30 million and then more than half of the population ebetumi aye registered voters umedi 18 and above omoto aba krom hana na yewo eti ba o me kan say ye the photo dem bi beto ho ye the to ho na the to TV so na the to computer so okeka nsama na yenso ewura ye tiri me se fa kan poladomo kire ni won aka ye gigiram yo let my vote count akwa David wa omudi enum so we no benya position ni ye ni na ewie ye na chese population 30 million na more than half cannot be registered voters or moto aba say we must say 34 million ye wo 18 million plus
18.7
is it not the same thing as here e wo 2016 and ye NPP for that time and them jai na ye kan ho asem and ye kan ho asem when we share that society, Chama won't be more here. You have 1 million ways of winning elections. This is the only election in the Fourth Republic. Ballot papers are printing account for them. And you need the easy printing knife.
I would be from you.
Enti no plaza.
Oh, mafia jai. Jaja is now ya way. One pound from also. Ballot papers are now one crop for whom. The Google bags him, the war contain them, a war car boot near there because you did be 2 million plus. Awuram. Eti you print ana winya kwanya. Ana yenso yete ana yeteto.
Yeah, bo ungus.
Yete ya.
Yeah, show ungus.
Ana ye chese ballot papers ne do so kuma. Watch this. Mafia enye wanwa. Say northern region ho baby. Womo de ballot papers no booklets ni fin kran ekoduru ye no na ye tintim dada na ye tintim ya tom printed dada wa bra ye nto aba no ya tom printed dada na we say that Ashanti region for to aba ni tie NPP
yes
but no
police station officer how ye NPP ni how ko to aba ni my NDC how try to send them
wait, even nipa ye register ya to aba last year because those work ya tama na ye war analysis no I think na ballot papers or more they buy na a dose chain
over 1 million ballots
who printing over 1 million
yes
so for that way waka chance obepun 8 o'clock yemra sorry ya homache 4 obepun anopa 8 about 12 o'clock so for mpunye so for be na osaka quotation miensa why na better so dem wati
after be kan ye jowo so why zebra
why na better wati na isi etime hwanyame anim say ballot papers na me printing here no masa printing additional over 1 million how
ebia na obi akwakoto de na ase na wate foforo de ama
oh we 1996 de ni bia 1996 nu wa hini bi omote ballot paper man otitim oso wantu baby opeso otoko no wase no nti otitim omsante foforo man nya no bi 1996 nya ne and Jemensa must go look she must live peacefully what Charles no kunu Mr. Charles Mensa oh him very well Jacob for I know him very well I know him of Charles
and you create friend of Charles
yeah nene nkasa any je nkasa mo no anko one na na do ne ba obi anko
we say Charlotte
boss man asare nko
obviously women organizer bi wo honorable be mo ye women organizer
a friend say appear to us, appear him. They should live peacefully. Now, yempo be an adri mudaho. Now, obi obey fair. Yempa ferja and sunipa. No met now. Because yacht said what to mind musana and yamane costoning yet. Easy way, no, I drink so very and no one person ever cano. But nyame and no my federal.
No, Sasaka. No, was on the night. I was through. Nyame was on the night. Serious combination. No, be any what the hell was it? We jump serious. Jump serious. Wow, we knew what was happening in this country. It's a fair Yako Commission, Ashanti Region, Seria Hospital. 250 beds. What's how many per every year? But all of us are the Pabonini. Kwakwajiman, menu. Or ye the Pabonini first class. Okay. Nipa Pabonini first class. Seria Hospital. As at the time, John Dramani Mahama, Eja Diamamo. Or the health minister. Wababa so alcohol no more yatoto air conditions. Atutom pa. Atutom be the good Seria Hospital mu. Obi ye also ultimate commission because access routes e kwan ye for alcohol e ho no no. Ebi ho. Number 2, Kania ye be supply dem hospital no. Kania ni yetimi twe e fa nko hospital ho no. Ndi omo yesa no munim yasa say. So in reality, NPP and me and see hospital or Ashanti region will come. Yeah, man. So commission 200 bed. You can't crunch Ghana for. Agenda one the befa say. Sergeant one no we. And there so. No, but then and 200 bed. They do 200. That 200 bed. Hey, okay, oh there. Yes, sorry ba. Me won figure why. One bed. Agenda one 17 million. Oh, but they do 200 bed capacity. They do $70 million. Yes. $70.5 million. 17.5. They do 100 bed. Oh, yeah, what document? Baby, across the country. Baby, agenda 111 Edrubiano. Yeah, stage no. Some baby. When me. Now I quote. And then I proper ye. I say we have to. I quote Swami. Say my commission 40 bed hospital. Say 60 bed. Now, Adam. Who kwa Ashanti region? Say who ye me interchanges. 5. I was Ashanti region. Who ye ya? No commission bridge. Wako commission bridge. Atafoti kesi bridge. Who we are no asa commission library. Osumo no wanzemo. Esa sani ya friend. No atafoti kesi ye kro. Ashanti region. Atafoti kesi. 3 covert bridge. And ko commission if you have fin. What would the one say me call Kumasi last week? Oh, soldier for kwase ye no. Ye you send the jacket to Abu. So me agro video me person. Soldier for woni ma agro di video. What was am kwase ye no. Sabi na ye dey ayeso ame. Me no ka say interchange no. Ya ye ba ku bi asiata epotapi. Ya ye ba ku bi asiya no say. Eni ejai and yakwa magro ni ayeke to ebiso si ha no busi eno moja no masa so ko monima eno moja is the a very serious traffic and the man here arho saso ye bobo ne say alternative roads ananke so moye no mutumi link to baby so bia akono omotimi anye and it's so bad. It's so bad. I mean, I didn't go on Ashanti region the now was sorry. O 240 he for assistance no mutumi because baby ananke say e dey yare foni bi ko na nanka mutumi kokko je omo ahome na doctor say tumi hwe omo no munya kwan eye confanochi ye no omo ntimi anya enough space nti ya shift we no mo be bosumi mienu ana miensa na ya baba ye we no be bosumi mienu miensa bi na a delay process ni na nti afre no motumi aye baby kakra bi awia omugu so moye and ni na echi no na momo ho no momo atumi anye obi baya na fe mososo mo be this na say o share John Jacob Kofo de no eye pa critical analysis or outline the achievement so far any the way we see ebe serve Ghana any baby we ja Ghana akwa kudru ye ina ye nim se ofri hono no. There was an introduction of the free maternal health care. There was an introduction of the NHIS. There was an introduction of the Ghana card crown at a point in time. Yes, he introduced the bad you implement it here. Professor John Ivasatamios so ebemu yes be honomo somewhere around 2008 thereabouts. Yes, a honomo emane kokoye se bebre. Now, everyone mobile na no President Bia Kwa Asemba Kwa Saso Ekanene say, I have laid a solid foundation. I have laid a solid foundation. I have laid a solid foundation. Then Parkwesi do also ask this question, say, now, so President Bia Banas Obekwa also will lay a very good foundation, a very solid foundation. So who is coming to build on that foundation? Is it what we are going to see in the next John Dramani Mahama Abemu and now say, also be lay another foundation because already what to me any opportunity I be serving Ghana for the first time and he's coming back again for the second time to serve. It's on he will have no excuse, he will not have no reason to tell us to say, we'll lay a very solid foundation. This is here the foundation when he can lay we a fair and over be so. It's in Sambia, you better say Parliament House, Abraham, His Excellency Nana Dakwa Kufuado be addressing Ghana for you now. Nafi, yeah, that's why I say, bye bye you. I'm for Kasa, Ghana for Numbiso, I share their concerns on this very particular last state of the nation's address. Refreshing. Ghana, you pass some car, but you some car. Of course, the media has also played its role. Especially the electoral process. And then, say, Nana Dakwa Kufuado, Emma in the last stage of the nation's address, we are kind of 4 days. 4 days. Nafi, Obabe exit power. So they are still in the transition period. It's we are on the 6th of January. 6th of January. Parliament, elected the Speaker of Parliament. So, obey dissolve Parliament. Nafi, Abba Sumana Babin, the NDC will decide as to say, maintaining Abba Sumana Babin. And now, so say, va Obifufro, Amanaba as Speaker of Parliament. Then, almost when in Ria, they will dissolve Parliament. Then they will and Sana, the 9th Parliament. I was sharing the 9th Parliament. Nafi, in. Then they become members of Parliament. Then after that, then they will go and swear in the President of the Republic of Ghana. Sana Bekoso on the 7th of January 2025. Very, very interesting, very refreshing, and this is how Ghana Yesu any ye buy esitie and the way I see ye nyema. Yes, I mean to me was but at the end of the day, the bill said that bibia the din nafi ye to me amma share no etimi akoso ye smoothly. Sa but Enra na captain, ye nani or hana captain making the fact say the preparation of the president or probably free 2 minutes so no handing over power to the different government. Preparation na ya omoye ahonboa ya omoye ene na symphony na no yebeka ni na ewo ha mo se saso ena the vice presidents omoye na so sadete. But as it starts now, John Dramani Mahama is the only person I was serving in his capacity as the vice president and an ex-president. He is the only person. He is the only person I want to me as serving in his capacity as the vice president, the president, and an ex-president. And he is the only surviving. So now we have one ex-president. In fact, we have 2 ex-presidents. One has been re-elected. Very interesting. One ex-president. And about course, re-elected to be. So we have John Ajekum Kufuor sitting there. Now, if I say another Dankwa Kufuor, the very sober ex-president. Ne yasaso enya Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as the only surviving vice president. Now, so Ghana, you're making a lot of history and you have come this far. 32 years of our democracy is not a joke. A lot of countries are try and far, but Ghana, that's a team. Kabi, and you go so it's a State of the Nations address by His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Ebe so refreshing. Na fe yet me ahwe nema edi enima edeba in the coming days from now till on the 7th. Yeni ka catch us on the 8th, on the Sunday. Nyame adoma yebeba abetina se na fe yamao the rundown. Then the Monday yasaba betina se. Then on the Tuesday na fe jumadi na koso. Then Wednesday ni ababe rapini na apna fe if we are not management will decide say capture say we could break na fe na so yakofie ni akwa make akra na yakwa di enu sa na adia na fe de ababiem na bibia sotimi akoye. But with me in the studio bia me aba efiata go fia ma che bibia boko there. Yes, so last State of the Nations address, projections, expectations, yadika ama Ghana for who John Jacob Kufuor there some of the or outline the achievement. Nyama obabe ye kwa be faso be to Ghana and the way of the Ghana maybe the Ghana kukodru ye asana ofri power or kan ye. Now John Dramani Mahama there you be share atamos and to me last State of the Nations address because what me anwie and the 2 million and na bamu wo e be fa ne call ye. But in the case of John Dramani Mahama Okasa ya, but I said Mako Kaya to Ghana for trim any Yajunumuni and say history will be the best judge. And of course, this time around, Yasanswa ko back Akakofa John Dramani Mahama to become the next president of the Republic of Ghana. I don't know your take on this. Yes,
Okasa no Ube last week before becoming Okasa State of the Nation address. This soon will be so refreshing.
Yes, sure.
Why refreshing?
Oh yes, because Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo eba be catch Ghana for say enyama way and why so far no presidents in our republic and the buy eba catch Ghana for say we am here any dem anye ni I took this decision and this decision na to me aboaye it is a decision we die so we are not expecting Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo to come and condemn on one kasa decision making here in the previous years but also have become the achievement. And then more that is the more reason why I made mention of the fact to say regional minister I Washington region Echo commission a non-completed hospital. It's your amount the become achievement was say Yatumia commission 250 bed hospital was area which technically that is not the way it is now. And never be not just to win power but also to add it to themselves to say during their time. Away. So Ghana for and a bit to me a judge from that score. Nafi who said that was the reason why I'm taking that decision, and that is why I said it was going to be so refreshing this time around.
JB say a kase corner na Nijumedia 2016. Yadi to me share and sase omeo mampeni from 2016, 2020 in the Bosch hold share na. If we are to be fair to the judgments, the manual, marking maybe anka F,000 krano. Yes, that's the fact.
But it depends on Obia score.
No,
because Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo he sees say he's done extremely well. Per on one kasani briefing, and then near why you know, who say why extremely well, so as President Bia Betwemu Kubia.
Instead of for just
order of the voter Rollins EAB, John Jacob Kufuor AAB.
But any people honma, me and you, we were not expecting so be more award. Obi to say how come say. How come say yeah to about just recently. Nipa say two the who year the constituency.
Yes.
No your first time 2020 so I think ABC year. Do you understand?
Yes, sure.
It is such a person who born the man award wa o person catch Ghana for the sebe a dream na team.
Well, it depends because how comes the time and now to me procure ambulances as he said to me a lot of ambulances. I mean the more criteria be faso a year and they hear those awards. That is why any minister be no nyebi, any appointee be no nyebi. And you could also remember say some of the previous or the past ministers nibi kra ebebeji awards nibi, especially the former agric minister Friya Kutu ebebeji Order of the Voter nibi. And that is one of the prestigious awards so the reason for that particular award is vested in the hands of the president and the prerogative to decide as to how me award. And of course there are planning committees or more.
So you agree say award was
no, me to me personally to me there said they don't deserve it, but that is the president's own discretion. I mean, I know but to be any day.
My expectations yes say Nanado who the true state of the nation because
maybe what
minor drew because ma omani remfi say wa maye hu na so kwa JM so mrada man ko kwan so no so emfa the state of the nation emra enti yempe de baby ode adru na ye or how amane ne stress ne bitterness ode Ghana for afam no enough is enough enti ye no me hu nyasa akire na say JM me hu de atwetwe mu ankasa hwe na so ba ye because after the election in Prophecies accusing us say we go NPP party 1 wama empapa mu abam 2 wa nye Ghana for ye in 2016 vim ne rehemu ne ni daso a omanfo nya ye eto abade man ni bum so okay papa yi wa ba nti ye nso ne hwe ne hu de ewo no mu no sai ni daso ni na menu mienu menyi ni se ye nyaaye
obeka ya Omapaini dada Jordan Jekumkufo time o take over as the president. You realize no owechi no me president dano. He made but later during the time oba bebetsna akonwa so ayeso ani ino. There was one thing he said. Adebako okaye and say obepa Ghana for yina achew. Ekache Ghana for yina say oh no onim the way enyemano esitie amabono no nim the way amabono esitie. Into Ghana for yina achew. Now this is a new beginning and a new era for him. And that is what you expect to say Omapahini bia ebeye. But it is not entirely so. I'm paying for no mobile to say Nana Dankwa Kufuado. There is no way Nana Dankwa Kufuado will come and tell Ghana for say, or take this decision, that decision way, and farmer no way, that decision way, and farmer. No, those decisions he would dare not say them because of you say he's done his best, he served Ghana well, per the records are on the wall. But you see, irony that they say this records and reflected on the grounds. Even the number catch us see I say. Why would the regional minister in Ashanti region go and commission a 250 bed, an uncompleted 250 bed hospital?
Oh, I know quite a bit because
one commission flower pot, uncompleted flower pot.
Oh, I know
one interchange. You see, so these are some of the things, but they will add it to their record to make it look as if said, "Oh my vie, be okay, but be any honomo." And about the sana. Much less as a seven brothers as I
Then I'm a share more so for no. And what you was an uncle for any other was Okakra?
Pa Yakakra.
Hey! Now, Phyllis,
Main Felici.
Normal.
It's a normal thing for me because so Obia Pewasemwa, you are a mistake. Yes, so who was a since no Obia Pewasemwa, it's a mistake. You can't have everybody loving you. And I face want to mean Yenya Obiape Yenya here. Now, we Yenya here and so no be bewo ompe. Into none of the it was though sometimes a are never cry. Spire your faso di una nenia manobano. But Ghana who don't.
Another one is in the
That's right. That's it.
Me dadamo.
Mr. Ramon, you are me hobo. Virginia be.
No buy 90% casualty. Be here to be see.
You're welcome. Mama Kwaba. You are free.
Pashoboko.
Wow.
I was I don't mind. Yeah, but see because the
8 years easy.
8 years pa.
Yeah, pete.
And easy. But that 3 days you crack and who crack
4 days, I 4 days.
8 years.
I can't say one year before 4 days.
11:59. No, we
are to me out here, so I'm saying 4 days is nothing.
Yeah.
Dear 1 year kind 1.
What can you have a betcha?
3.
Baba, you
That's the problem.
Wait.
To say we are fasting now.
Sada 11:59. I won't be a champagne. 12 for the boy. Yeah, no fine. Papa, bro.
Papa, I find you anyhow.
Light it off. Ntosi bo.
Papa dem say no to petrol.
And I'm Kotobi. Kitik nam say I say madam check the price.
Yeah, to petrol. You know, but
it is well.
Papa Kwaba. Elections I am not soon some man.
Yeah.
Enema Hey. Eno na nyame na ya na say nkofo foforo.
On se baby anyame wo bia no Satan so.
Okay.
Enti no bom mi no nyina. Enti so mo abato mo. Na so no si ni. Enti se ni nyame de ne besusu no. Na obi nso mpe a. Obepe kwan obefa so. E dia ye de. E dia ko etia. Na se ni nyame aka no. Eno ana bebem. Enti that is
wow. Enti nye se obia nipa bia betimi aye de opa bia saa
se wo kuta wo nkwa de wotumi ye ne wo pe nanso awiye ne na afiri nyame because wo sore se wo ko ba bia nyame ntumi se wo kwan nanso ne ebesi wo ho no e na afiri nyame
wo ko ba bia obi ntumi se wo kwan na mo ko duru ho a
ne ebesi wo
ho no e na afiri nyame.
That is it.
Hey, what a statement.
What is state? Entina ne wo ye bia na wo se anka wo sere na wo busa se ranti menko ana se
na menko.
Now God will not take you where he cannot protect you. And so no ase ko obebo wo hu ban.
God cannot take you where he cannot protect you.
That's right.
Okay.
And so se ko on the Bible or the mawo na se nyo no no se ko dia and I do open a Bible no or the akobe before waiting for you. And I want to divert it. You see, you can't manipulate God to do your bidding.
Papa, maybe with the wadaromo.
Yeah.
To me for own kobe bia to me more home by. Na with the same bisel. I'm Roberts. Let me call Robbie. Efom hudi esanso bafi omuso so e
na senye na nyame na suma ho
oh so muso akọ wabo mo ho ban amomo wia
wa na ebo mo ho ban wo na wo ka ana nyame na ka kire wo se ono no
muso ye nyame ma.
No, you see this is where we have it wrong. The fact that one escapes doesn't mean God permitted. Bibia wo nimre o yesano one common thing we always is all day for thief man.
One day for the master.
Thank you. Nyame woni mre I learned this tree from Captain. I say nyame fa ne boa. That is it. And yes, on to me too. But he times your movements so he wouldn't miss when he throws.
You throw on target.
Okutaboa no. Na nso e wo se onya wana montuo no montiase. Se ne be ya otubo na.
On makes it happen.
That's why David had to wait for a while for Goliath's movements to be understood before God brought him to the field to throw the stone.
To Papa this year, mentimi am on the tower 31st night.
Yeah.
Then the see then I'll kai.
Oh, it's a year of results.
Share with us.
Number 4.
Question number 4.
No, confirmation number 4.
Year of results.
Yeah,
confirmation
year of results.
Yeah,
but
sure.
unfortunately, no nipati results. But like I said to her, what it simply means is that a fade year we dwuma ye ho faso no I say
hard work in us.
Hard work.
Ebeba. Yenyi akwadworo mfi ye akwan mu na nyame nhira no ento dua papa so na nso ababa.
No the same word ne ba. Preach on papa.
Go on.
You tell.
Ko.
When him da.
Papa ko.
Papa ma go na.
Ne mu ye de me here anointing oil.
Abana tell we ya.
Ma sorry no okuta bi.
Na bi nanke ye pe bi kra no awon mo che.
Daniela mo pa anointing oil mra.
Because
sister aka nwa money mako.
A resident pastor oho. Na emako penalty. Na emako penalty hadie. I saw the na ekuta no. Until you hear ni say found that the anointing oil. No confirm the position. So that is it. But it's going to be beautiful.
Oh good.
This year?
Not this year, but everything is going to be beautiful.
Oh, okay.
Everything is going to be beautiful. Wow. You attract what you celebrate.
Okay.
You attract what you celebrate. If you don't celebrate me, you can't get closer to me.
And at a point in time, Obe say Ghana, we love celebrating Owuopa. A year, is that how you say it? A year pa die ye bohoka. But you're too bedin and you do one.
Sure, it's true.
And you are praying to have children.
Wow.
When you are celebrating death. Who say your wire common? And I war who are di.
Hey.
Owo aye common.
Because yes.
And awo ho aye den because we are celebrating
awo no mbomu a 1 week sefata no. Hwese ne ayagigi owuo 1 week ho.
It's true.
Na wotweda adeduanan.
Say ne be ye. Say yes we
anniversary.
Yes we nana Mahama Wia.
Oh yeah,
Mama,
Papa, yeah, plan. We are telling you our plan.
And you have a plan. Me come as a mamma family plan.
Papa, they would be trim keke.
What do you have
Papa, Yamia,
Papa Mochamunya Jungo.
I'm loving the show.
It's yes, Mahama in area. 30 days. 10 days after 17 days. 14 days.
There be some Hamas yes swearing in we are. They didn't know what that. So
yes, in watch that.
And you're near the 10 days no.
On the 17th, the 40 days.
And yeah, Baumia 40 days.
Baumia 40 days. Sifia bitters.
41%.
Near we are near 1 year.
Yeah, 1 year anniversary. And yeah, 7 December.
7 December. Yes, 7 December.
7 December 2026. It be Baumia Finchada. Not 7 January.
2025. 7 December 2026.
Champagne 11:59. On the 6th.
Benjamin. Benjamin.
You bet 2 champagne was studio here.
Benjamin.
Nyame di e ho they will say urade ye ntembe boa me na matamfo endi mamim.
Papa mbacho to aso.
Papa to aso.
Ye na me to aso.
You attract what you celebrate.
Because in life, why say what you don't want from the same mouth that can say what you want?
Why say what you don't want from the same mouth you can say what you want? Ti abrabo mu de ntina ade a wo mpɛ na wo de wa no ka. Wa abra anu kro ya betu de aka de a wo pɛ. Wow. Instead say meka say owu menka nkwa.
No. For you shall decree a thing. Ne wodi wa no ka no. Wansem no. Enye wa wasem. Entia efre wo. Ekwa na hunu ba bia betena. Esan ba fie.
Debi can be so what one no
carbon na ekwa na nyatena bia. Ebe saba ba bia fi bae. Menim se proverb ye corrector. Yesi kuntu. Thank you. So out of the abundance of the heart. Ona if faleni your tree me no ke ona abuba wi.
Dia share man wa kuma mu na etie fi.
Na yes say we na adole.
Na adole okay.
Anka me ko ma wa do ko e ba menim se wo mpe.
No dey.
That dino ya mum pronounce is adukwe. Adukwe, you know, it's also dino, it's chronological. Way the way achi. And mamun say mamene. Adukwe.
As such as say. Yes. Okay.
Now, to say what? Alote.
Oh, okay.
So ADDH.
Oh, okay.
That is lamte, lamkwe, lankai.
Oh, okay.
This is a kind one. Ebia bedu nkonoma bedu. Enesa. Okay.
So that is it.
Okay.
Yeah. And the captain, we must come to a place of realizing, say, we are the results of someone yedi anoka.
Hey. Tuta kasa be ye
me nibi enemy wo enam enimu baby a wo mokro na nipa mienu gina ho na ba ko se me wo bi ba ko se me nibi be ko hifa
obekọ de oni bi di nchen
na me wo bi be ko
obekọ de o se owo bi di nchen okay tell me wo bi o
that is it.
Oh, means me wo bi pa
wo bi
Papa.
Mo can me chere se me county
ye wo bi.
But me personalizing answer.
So it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be very, very beautiful. Very beautiful. Me here na say ye shasi e boy homodina ye tribal and sem. There is too much segregation. I always say obia per se ye who say eye ninkrofo one eye the best. I'm not saying don't be proud of who you are, but don't act as though who you are is better than what somebody is. And ye ebra also say ye nyina ye kabom. Na ye pega Ghana. See baby esefata.
That's right.
And everything will be fine.
Everything will be fine.
Not because of NDC, not because of NPP, but because we are Ghanaians. Everything will be fine.
I am who I am energy, honestly.
Unim, me penasa steady.
Papa, me who are.
Thank you, sir.
Papa, me feel loose steady.
Thank you, sir.
Na energy. And no, they can't software. Everybody. I saw for the Papa Okruman, we know. No, I guess we don't know.
It's Captain, somebody asked me a question last week. There were another station so say, "Ediana me pese yedi ye ejanomoa no more heady National Cathedral." Who's a tricky question, pa?
Okay, me musausa.
Minim sa wo twen.
Enti Cathedral yenye ne sen.
Yeti ha no minim sa wo twen.
Enti Cathedral no yenye ne sen. Enti yenye ne sen.
Cathedral na wo pese yenye ne sen.
Enti say Cathedral won some na all put together. Ghana for yenye Cathedral dey.
Me ye omampani anka mehunu ni ebeye. But me nyo omampani no. Meja ama no.
Nti we ka den ka obeye no.
Me pese meji obi adwuma yo.
Oh papa
me meya ne se me yesofo yi. Me bom pai ama no se ewurade be kire ne nanamonto. Na se meka se yesei ni sei ya. Na chese me ji na adwuma.
Oh papa wonji na adwuma.
Ye boa no ma bedane me ye ne mpai boboafo.
Papa wo kanya me.
Iti me bom pai ama ewurade ato no.
Papa wo kanya me sam so nya nyame.
Cathedral ni nya ne den ni se na say amanfo so mi wo mu. I have a recreation center. Because children's park Accra, I say.
That's right.
And it is so shameful, said the whole of Accra, the capital of Ghana, no, you need a center, an amusement center or a recreation zoo. Cry you need.
Oh, Papa.
And so ubusa me. Yemfa Cathedral space na wuchere no because we assemble cathedral ni yenye ne
and somebody nyina software the board of trustees so one wa resign sika ya waste no sika ayira software obo aban bi se anko parliament manya yenya approval yenye ne den
eno minnim hwi
o sa ono wa na be kan
okay mante
so for kusimbu atense ono na omu niska nti ono kro bon mo besia
etumi ye no
okay
etumi ye no
be no so
eti se yedinika
dem ba obetia dem
me kire se yedinika dia ye ntua
kan de obedem
And no me to me can anymore. Knowing
because $58 million.
That I'm not dollar is 17.
Papa, $58 million.
Captain Mebo, knowing who I am, me walk a year. You know me. I'll say it. But what I'm saying is, as software and penny for a count with the cathedral. Yenkai want to say, Bible Cathedral say, we should submit to every authority under which we are. And so man peninga frese beboa ni nye bribinche urade ni munyamwa. Enye boni.
Okay.
What you say? Na se me kobna meti hayi. Me bekasa yenye wo mo sei, yenye wo mo sei, yenye wo mo sei. Ah minnimu ne betu ne ochena. Na chese me twasa bia ma won. Because once upon a time oba bia ye chi no because she was caught in adultery. What Jesus did is what we must learn from. Because once upon a time, onoane mami, yesi wa commit adultery. And she said, Jesus, ejina mrano so, ekase munye mami say and ye wa tubo, ya can say, echa hina. So I'm coming. So at the end of the day, usi suffer. I don't know where I will also have some weakness or a fault. Minkai say the right thing shouldn't be done, but I'm not sitting in the seat of the judge.
To predict the Supreme Court.
I will not comment on that.
Oh, they don't comment. Yeah,
so don't add me.
Oh, we don't need your comment on this.
Even if you needed it, I wouldn't have provided.
The enemy in say. Board of Trustees
the truth of the matter is, the elections are over.
Sure.
We are about to.
The elections are not over.
They are over.
It is not.
What you see is a battle, not the war. So don't let the battle look bigger than the war.
But it is a process.
There's a process.
Election is a process.
Komodo. Ediane sijaso. Na kan chiniki tuwe bia wodi kanwa na balansi. Ubeka se nchine nenti. Upeje ediane nesi form. Ako pe nchine na balansa wanu ediane.
What na kurasi da?
Matine kurasi papa.
Sijaso sa wanye kefa. Odain bia. Or this speed.
So let's not focus on the battle. And give thanks to God for winning the war. When you win the war and you sit, you have a bigger authority than the influence of the battle. Then you can say, aha no, say, aha, say, and nobody will say pim. And yen fire nin see battle do so, ya winning war no. The elections are over. And nobody can dispute that fact.
Oh, I know they say
Saka 1, 2, 3 constituencies beer. We have 270 plus constituencies.
76.
Thank you. So the 6 are not bigger than the 270. And let's focus on the way forward.
Papa, the way forward is that National Cathedral, $58 million a year.
Captain Meba, let me say this.
So for me, can be Sikano.
But we the citizens, that is what I'm focusing on. How do we come together? Now that we are through with, how do we come together? How do we build the nation we want? How do we put things in motion? As a director, baby, as a head, baby, why wouldn't the Muse Bribin Koyi? Why Benson Yebefa, Amaniama Koyi, Amagana? That is what we have to start talking about, because when the fourth estate, you're shaping the nation more than even government. I was saying, from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. that is when everybody's energy is opened to receive. And all we hear from the media houses is politics. Sanye NPP, NDC. Sanye NDC, NPP. Now let's begin to talk about environment. Let's talk about production. Let's talk about this and bring people who have the know-how. Because when you bring an MP who doesn't know anything about agric to come and defend a fault in agric, will disappoint everybody. And do we even have environmental journalists?
Yeah, we do.
Sure.
Do we have industrial journalists? Because in Ghana, it looks like we have political and sports journalists. The journalists we have are only politics and sports. And this is where we run short. And to be stressed, from now on, the media should start molding the young ones, the youth, in loving the nation. Because the love for Ghana is out. And it begins from the education.
Yeah.
So there have to be an overhaul. Everybody should bring their wisdom together. You see this bottle? How do I clean it?
So if you
go. I keep pouring water in it. I wish I had a glass. I would have given you the demonstration here. Since you were glass, man, out there but do not wash it. So let's keep putting in the good things. Ghana will work. Ghana can work. You love Ghana, don't you?
Sure.
Don't you love Ghana?
We do.
I do. And you do. That is why we're talking. But now let's change the talking into working.
Okay, so what we'll do is that we'll change the talking. No problem. But we will talk and take it.
Okay.
And this is the first time I see a big pastors echo jail.
Okay.
Said the Ubin shed uncle for Bible. Uncle hiding behind the Bible. People must stop hiding behind the cassock, deceiving us and taking our money.
Captain.
Politicians must stop hiding behind power to steal. Journalists should stop hiding behind the power of the microphone to take bribes. Eti wubia yesika wo hono. Ye bechi yesika.
Okay.
And say yen me Cathedral assembly here me pa. The answer here I will tell you.
Okay.
Papa, you have a church. Pentecost. Your churches. Church buildings, auditoriums. Prophet Amakwata, Kese, Perez, Ajinasari.
Bigger than the
dome capacity.
It used to be Meat Marketing Board. Perez Baby was the headquarters of Meat Marketing.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so, Bibia betimi akobi esi ho. Ahimfie Sam Kwanchanka.
The largest so far.
Archbishop Duncan Williams.
Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams. Dominion that's all Chapel Makers Chapel Papa, if we should give war horses here say $5 million face the church auditorium, just picture it and tell us what kind of edifice.
Yes, I mean fancy auditorium.
Yes, auditorium, church auditorium, $5 million.
It should only be auditorium.
Yes, $5 million.
Because all the mammy dian kamina mechrenye bidibe.
But yes, fancy auditorium, church auditorium.
It's gonna be a national pride.
That's right. But this is a situation where a budget of $312 million was budgeted for an edifice that is supposed to take just 5,000 people. And $58 million gone, plus my $100 of cement.
What do you call it?
Hey, Miss Why? Wait and see.
Papa?
Then Captain, you two, I was say, you do count.
That me man kwaji wo musika me de bi ko kan ho ma wo.
Say be obi a che de bi.
Na $58 million, papa. Ye de abotokro.
Python.
E de mosquitoes ebreye.
You see, I know that there are authorities that are ready to handle this.
Hey.
And you know, for now, let's leave that to them. And start
Papa, we will not leave anything to anybody. Daddy, Papa, the air woman say, we check it, no, Obi ntua tax a ye tua de bi.
Well.
Yeah, sika. Say ye kotua tax no.
Ye kotua to.
Ye kotua to mo ansa de kotua $58 million.
Percent tax ye.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ye kotua to.
Percent tax ye to ana.
Okay, sana mo friend what you.
To.
Okay.
Brofun be motors.
To. Aye de kind of to.
Okay.
To.
Fashion crans mo kan say.
To. We are to.
To ye say Fantini can Henia. Oh, that's it. This is every fancy.
Yeah. How did I get this sandwich?
To is Henia.
Infanti.
Yes.
And in Asan.
And there's a food in Volta region for 3 toto.
3 toto. Have you eaten that food before? The papa.
What do you let me say a dear book they say. Now your people happy pa near she a jungle goose. I say they are two.
Wow, papa 58 million. See, me transiana me jungle din and bisa Miami Jose. Miami former national, Miami former chairman. Opokuina. Facility Nimreso as the chairman of the Church of Pentecost.
Yeah, work as well.
Yes.
It's a very
and do $20 million.
And it's not very modern and beautiful.
Yes, it is less than $20 million. And then you go and sit on this board. And $58 million giving, spent. And there's not a single room.
Oh, say yeah, the people judges for a day.
Judges are dying bubu count. Judges are dying bubu. It was a contractor. Omodema Obabi. No Oba na near maybe an SSO ma papa bi inti mame no wanye. And omoje contract the feeding sem. No omodema sa. Miami Chrome Fantini contractor. Sir Onunkobu. And Unkran was $3.2 million.
Sir,
okay, sir, as of what now political journalists in Temusia, na quotation na yira. But to tell you the truth, no Captain, Akoyeti say I am now part of the usual morning discourse that goes on almost every time before, during and after the election.
Okay, so the count there.
And you know, can we now cool tempers? Because he assumed you him.
Yeah, you call parliament aba. You call parliament aba. Okay, me to say you come just for ndidwa. Into you suffer. And I suffer one Samson na can. Don't me come just for. No ndidwa. But ono kwa ye be come just for. On the ono kwa. Mame call parliament na yamon komo wo ho. Hey,
Kwame Asante.
Ba Kwame, machi an.
Hey,
we need to hear so the extent you know.
KTM okube.
Kwame. Kwame, what's the nka? I'm saying Kwame. Kwame Asante ntemenka. Sir. Kwame yete wo sound no we kire ho ba wa de ento ne. Eti sir. Jebi we say ono na ye hwe
the tin ye hwe so de Nanado state.
So for say on person be part of the usual.
Say we na America.
Odia kan.
Ona me say ono ni tin hwe de tin no. Omuzumi a we ni tin na mo de ye de Nanado state no water crowd no.
KTM okube no so.
Baba me dikanka je say.
Ya woni fiada.
Okay.
And I say ade
Apostle
Abraham Lincoln. Sa ade no. Enra. I feel no so you very uncomfortable to say Baba.
Our friend you know. Our friend you know. Me my have you.
But you know, yeah, because na me pese me busa say. So how is the formula gonna be after?
Number one, we want to give the president-elect some peace of mind, some coolness in the system for him, because Papa, the rot na ewo ho obeto
no. I know that. I know
it's so huge. Say it's scary, but when him, if any other person and winning election we are come out win to be him this time.
I know.
So we needed somebody wa wo hoda. We who proye, we who can pain.
Yeah.
No be manage
situation. John can do it.
Oh no, he will do it. He's done it too.
He can do it.
Oh, say 4 hospitals in the bedroom hole. And 6,000 kilometers of road. And so in the living room hole.
It's not about the political parties, but the personality.
And that's what we're saying.
He can do it.
Say I swear in come I now 4 hospitals
he can do it, but near here say ye bejina ye makwan atro.
Oh, and what I hear about it? See, I said there will be some fullness in the system
than Ukraine.
Sure.
Because on say atro ye ka de biano etumi ye Ukraine.
Propaganda.
Man can say to me, you to me, jitum.
That's why a repeated lie becomes truth.
It's no, I was say, ye bomodia say, ye bema nukreno. I dare they say, oh, ampa, ye betu ye ni. De apro akos ni. Et mumi ye na ambom. Na fe, ye mpeja no kakra. By so doing, you break. Now me catch up because I said, and this democratic should be suspended for the next 12 years.
Democratic era, no.
So that he should bring all stakeholders together. Now, national development plan.
Church can do, this situation where a lot of pastors goofed, mentioning the name of God in their prophecies. That God has revealed to them that by 9 a.m. Others prophesy that so we and Yeshua they should burn their churches, burn me, and all that. And sometimes I feel a bit sad as a Christian when pastors use the name of the Lord in vain. How are we going to marry these two institutions, the church and the nation building, make sure we'll be able to bridge the gap, the differences between, now yet to me moving this country forward?
Captain Medasi, there's a question that is very sensitive. Eddie Kano, Nyame to me suma prophet say koka assemwe echere nipai enamo bibia nipa na yo. What you say? Now, nipa no after receiving the prophecy, say osisa na brabo, God can send the same prophet back to go tell the person, I have changed
my
mind, and I am doing this. You know the story I'm talking about. And you know, say come shebi ba na te say dia wo kan a backfire. Wouldn't name to say kika during this political year before the elections. And nipa shen kompa. I mean, people really prophesied and they were very emphatic and very sure. Wouldn't name near Abia, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, ye. And I wouldn't name near Dr. Baumiansu yo yentia. And Yamako senior call Yamin Kwan and
Papa Mentias
near Ensesawutiasia. Oh, Messi Fansio you comma Captain. Yadi nsuo na abra ma hye kom se hwe nsuo yi captain dia obenum nsuo no du wo ho no na so common o but many abai so common no and I say wo na so common o entigi nanom ono so ahye kom se nsuo yi dia wo dia na wo na obenum na nso emere no so ye no wo di ma abayo yi. Does that mean say kom hye na mbem?
Papa mental analogy
won't you say because you are not hearing what you want to hear.
Debbie, let
me break it down for you to tell us.
Nyame see you, nyame ama time.
Adia minni ho ena nyame kaye me de wechi. So be sure me no katem say ne awurade akanie I will never argue with the person.
But some ensie.
Me ni ho na nyame ka kire no.
But ensie.
And since I have no right to judge the person.
And not judging the
or
person.
To call the person a liar. Meba. Or to call the person a liar or not a liar. Matthew, the book of Matthew, mean bomb mouth for you to have it easy. Or say, judge not, so you will not be judged. For the same measure with which so better play now. So kokrom na wo one country. Maybe also better aeroplane. One fat toy nanka.
Oh, that be an aeroplane.
Okay, so better aeroplane. What kind of aeroplane did you have?
They did agrona. Into nobody.
Every time not obreo.
You can't be on this.
Every promise. Baby, I think to
that my mother is a human being.
I can tell you an authority. So when we were growing up, our parents gave us some promises they didn't fulfill.
But that's not God.
I'm coming. But we saw them as our gods before we grew to know that there is another God. Until we discovered the God we are all talking about.
Okay,
we saw our parents as gods.
We will see the gods of those false prophets.
We have become so judgmental and always in a hurry to find faults. But we don't see the magnitude of the good things that is happening too. So why don't we also focus on the positivities that are happening? I said earlier, what you celebrate. So the more we talk about this, the more the atro will multiply.
No, so what we do is that we are not celebrating intro. We are mentioning atro as software.
So that because we can all attest to the fact
Papa said, Papa,
it is, but I won't let you put it in this category. I won't let you put this into this category.
Nyamia catchere me. Sa sofo bi she nkom ba ko pe. Na maso a. Aya na me sheda ni hawo ewo ho. But that same pastor, different locations, different times.
You see, had there not been any happening, right? It wouldn't have taken this shape. Had the person not been involved in some activities that you have questions to ask about, but the person is a neutral pastor to say me say ma cancer ma chenkrofo
ayede
ambemu what you say enu chere se enu chere se madia e kan say echo akem male shinle no ni mo ya fe ye te momli ni hanyo ngo chake drum
enu chese we twantro
meba enu chese me twantro but ma shen komo
amem
thank you enu chese nkom na ambemu nti me yotrofo minimu ne nipa
we so wa shen komo amem
meba you know because since you knew me but what I'm saying is in my years of ministry if we will present ourselves as humans and God uses us, all these criticisms will not happen.
Papa Beda said, the person you can wakama. Some present you as humans. No man yankopon.
Because he says that
saith the Lord. Oh yes, what say? That says the Lord God.
So which Lord God are we talking about?
And captive for some any dear more. And
if you also found that was
faka. Any dear more. Me chranese. Say me kan say mo fancho. Say yes bibia tosin ewo baby ayaka sa nipa no ho asem a ne ho gigi wo bibi mu a na wasa be ka we so ama na afa baby a anka international
ka betede papa so for ba ko me nim sa wonim nukura ya fa say so for na o so te sa be tie si drop so no
no ne birthday okokwa
Saudi Dubai na for the so
mumien
ono sa so for no o say yen hye na soro dan
So papa unti me alcohol no na yakọ ono na kan ye
send your kind in ya ade na wuzo koye ni
papa
yes papa you just what
right the Bible says that
we have something we call conscience meba and wow conscience
no
that your conscience approves a conscience
there's a science and there's the con. We'll give you the con aspect of your life as a con man before we apply the science. What is
the Captain.
We will deal with them, Baba. They are using the name of the Lord in vain.
Baby, I tie. A dumb air share. So whatever we say or do, a bit better thinking deep before taking a step. A bit super fan tra. That is why we have to be very careful in handling some issues. Captain, you see, baby, I'm here. Who would say her and yet dimao because that is your place. But say yes, see, Jena asori anymore. A bed diamao and yet dimame because that is my place.
So, baby, your place and we are comfortable.
Goofy. Say footballer, joggy anapa. Obeka so ye training akobo ball. But say unse software in the Bible who suya dia oya kwadufo. No, won't kasa, but that is what is going on now. So we need to be careful. We will be thinking we are putting things right. Rather, we are opening doors for the enemy to take advantage and strike.
Papa, advantage of who? Advantage of who?
Say wo papa efum na wo kotena bedwam e ka se papa your trofo a ye beka se trofo no ba
me papa your trofo
at the moment wo beka se wo jitum but wo for sa no Captain ye to your manful listen this is not right. Sir, we have children listening.
Has the papa come out to say sorry?
How many times did your father say sorry to you?
But it hasn't changed anything.
Do you honor him?
I honor my father.
Does he make mistakes?
Of course he's
Has
human.
He apologized?
Yes.
Several times.
Do you honor your father?
Yes.
I do. Simple. What I am saying is, Captain, tete, we are training. Se police in the fumo, why not train us?
Police for na.
Independent police, baby,
yes, sure.
So police,
but the final verdict is from the Inspector General of Police.
No,
because we believe say he. We believe say he oversees everything. Meba. Captain, we in Bible power.
But we're part of the
Bible. Obia, what one among Bonibia Nyamian Chinason. Even in the physical, you have evidences.
Anyway,
so why are you taking God's place?
No, Debbie, Papa will say, Debbie, I am a say, don't
be surprised that in the future, when the youth begin to rush into church auditoriums and begin to break things, it will not take place instantly. But these are precedences that if we are not careful, we will let our passions cause the youth to adopt a kind of lifestyle in search of truth.
Papa, why passion?
What? You see, are you telling me, sir, what the pastors have done are bigger than what politicians have done?
It's equal.
That is why we are.
If it is not equal, you can't tell me it is equal.
Papa,
and wait, dear Captain, Mr. Mwada, say ye ka asofo asem na, me kan se me yenka, but ewe ni diemu. Yemfa nyame, me kan say yenkrokro. Yemfa nyame suro enka.
Papa obi a we twa ni pantro. No be a wadada nyankopon wan and who.
Meba, let me break it down. Say nyamiti ni panamoa, then you have to be careful.
But one
say nyamiti baby. God is living in you.
Yes.
Meba, who are John? Some of the book of John. Meba, I have not given you any scripture. But based on this, when you read the book of John, the chapter number 5, it says, you search the scriptures, thinking you will find me there. What does that mean?
Until scriptures.
But the scripture is testifying of me. So the Bible is just telling you there is a man called Jesus. Where is he? In you.
Yes.
And it's a what now Judas also on the so if at a point Peter betrayed Jesus, but he did not let go of Jesus.
But when intro,
maybe or the intro or catch a young girl, they say, "Oh, you have for no." So you see, maybe or shen come or no poor or who yes or the intro. enu ni de ohunu Yesu ba otinka.
Oh, many afia nya adwuma.
Captain, I'm begging, I'm pleading. We have people watching. We need to be careful so we don't destroy the very faith we are proud of based on one mistake, 2 mistakes, or 3 mistakes when we have millions, a plethora of rights. You know, those were the earliest. Yeah, elementary school products.
Okay.
You call Form 4 no. Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, Form 4. No? We were produced through a different process. And I've James and a song for JSS. And yes, almost so the process is different.
Okay.
And Adia Bakwame Huyane say the spirit of patriotism is not too much in the current products. Because whatever they are studying in school doesn't give them room to love the nation. There is nothing in what they study that shows say there must be love for the nation. The misranis and pennyfobia, yeah, the pomodiadi Ghana hondo, Omomfa Ghana ho adisia, enka and Niama, ye ma was school. Now Omohono say Ghana is not as useless and as unimportant as it looks. That Nyomusia is about foreign and foreign and foreign. And an ye toso me no amedi twa to na say yen nyina yembom yen ye baako na yen build Ghana, the Ghana we want. We should do it by singing this song. I say mama yen nyina mbom so obiara nye na famudio Ghana benyankoso Ghana betumpo. I would want that we should sing that song more than the national anthem, because no Emma wo hono say Ghana man ye woodie. And to mestre say, all of us, be you a Muslim, a Christian, a Buddhist, an atheist, or whatever you are, Ghana is the only country we have. We shouldn't destroy it, we shouldn't break it, but we should love Ghana. And loving Ghana will go a long way to help us love one another. And Captain, let me say a happy new year to my father, Apostle General Sam Kranchankra. Thank you, Papa. You've always been there. And Mama Rita. And my biological mom. My dad is gone.
Oh, okay.
He's gone 4 years now. But my mom, Auntie Grace, God bless you. And my one and only Mama G, you know, Ma Gloria of Mommy. God bless you. And thank you for always being there. My children, Believers House of Worship International, and all the fathers, Dr. Laristete, Bishop Takia Boy, all the fathers, Dr. Otabel, Papa himself, Archbishop, to all of you, thank you for being fathers and grandfathers. We are honored having you as our fathers, and thank you all for making Ghana a wonder to Africa, because many never believed that we will have these elections and it will go this way. And my final thanks goes to Dr. Mahmoud Baumia for accepting the results. I'm coming. And Captain, you don't know the spiritual implication of what you did.
Choice.
Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, God bless you. Your acceptance was timely and divine, and you saved this nation. God bless you. And congratulations, Your Excellency, John Dramani Mahama. You said you are in for a legacy. We believe you can do it.
Agenda 111, one of the most useless any venture. 6 months, it's one of the most useless things.
But because of Michawano, after your marking the statement after President delivered. Now I'm saying so on our campaign platform. Yes.
Now, oh, I prefer to Ankasa Wushan and Impa. One where we and a year crop Cassetiano. Mekambia. President Aquanabu, my win. Sir, Woodjan and Nimna Wushan and Nimna one yet careful. We are Rebecca Kufadua. Kawadrian Channel. Eti, I feel like it's no Yashinka. Then Omega. Agenda 111. Uye wadumpo. What the boy was for him? Uye you say COVID the buy no. It's your garnage my phone in soka. And that's it. Public sector the nipa wo mumundu 1 million. ba yen ya private sector ni na ye taxes so na mo gigi na mo di tua onka nti sanka ba so bobi wo ho say ye de bo private sector no ye na say ye boy abaso
yeah
cause ye aban anya ye hwe media general na aban tan
yeah at points
aban we o tan sanka omo wene ya ko onua de nka mbaba be hye no onua ni tv ni na fm kaya juma aboye kaya tiate
unemployed
ka tv train no mesha de jani kakra ko mbe chinchin sa na aye kotwe fun anka 3 fm de mabiom minimini Johnny Hughes aje ye kwa alata ho ko pa adwuma bi ye ba nyame fa fedro no bi yakopon na hye da bi ntum na to ene moso His Excellency say we say interchange say 14. It's a lie.
There was on cast say was serious or say like on my any
David it's a lie. I won't say Ghana for if you okay we now host my menya panel. Chan will be some question.
Okay. So with the 14 interchanges also omie one cast we but it's still ongoing and be complete.
Into the here.
When you e wo hene
14 interchanges no. Kumasi dey 5 na. E ho no ka ho. And opese ye gituma na. Tiafa Kumasi dey 5 na. Anoma abakura nsi ho no. Enka 14 ne ho. What ye no free ma aka say? Aka 9. 9 no more than 1 year say or the poku ase be ka the project ho. Na poku ase o ye dey. The contractor was in town. The seeker was in town. Contract no ya awarded dada. Mahama Kate ne sword dada. Ewie eni wonti na do so okọ Kate sword foforo. Afa ye hu de ye ene so safmafo. Senior minister onu mum konko Kate. Okoba ye de yembehwe nyanyame nko anka ye hwere safmafo no. Bisa no nsemi o hwan na ye pese ye beka okọ Kate sa so ne bae no yare ye na nye yare ketwa so what I say bon fan ka ho mo bia nya na adwen say table top na tare
she say
abuso kan ho no e interchange we interchange table top na o de atare abuso kan no ofre we interchange
me we because at least abe easy traffic
traffic
because I have a couple of people or more from Ghana ade amo ya na mo TV so ya boy yo
wo free your friend say kolebu eba
circular
hwe the eba frosa table top na hwe kwan no kwa anu ho kakra na kura ansa wo de bewuram it's contractor nti nyanse bia ni contractor ntrim some fan that take kakra hye tokuro nim
baby obe branch na de wa call Mamprobi area
we wo ni na de hweselete ofre we interchange de ode kwa tare tamale no o water krama na tare tamale e kwan tentenche yesisi pillars esi ase na sese we your friend interchange
wait me
oh na we dey say befia abrosan yesi abrosan na afa table top abrosan kra betimi asibi and table top
below budget ana
what tam sikant say almost $118 million e dey akwaya ade ye wa boso kan say interchange how but yet you beso so baronim na nyame pese otua ye Ghana foka na ode akufo adomai o sheda man na number Cathedral sabo jufo aka sama kire mo mose mompe me mamu na Cathedral oba kire mo nyansa mfie wonhwe asamadwe mu ada ho wujidi yesese mahama datna akonwa so a entinka afari kashenwuram aka the biggest military hospital in the whole wide world kashenwuram but when I'm here koka COVID by mafia almost say almost tua yenka public sector workers you tua omo kai pa Samra no na Ghana Revenue Authority jeje to pa afanyo markets refi. And you see makana me saka bi say nanado akana niema mienu bi aseso ye wanya ode anim gwase be ko wu.
Ne kwase e ko chi na oka.
Wanya sa niema mienu na ode anim gwase be ko wu. Sesi ya no obia enhu bone a ono ne ba wumia no ne saa ne nkrofo bi na saa busuefo bi na ombe soe ye so no. Sesi ya wo muhu Ghana fo nya botre efri beye match e hoko no be hu bone ene ewuo pa se ye di oman ye. Ho na Ghana fo edi be ba mo say say na tie. Because they say yeah kasa Ghana ye can do 1 trillion Ghana cedis. Say yeah kasa. Mafia a car ye dear no. I'm getting emotional. I can do 1 trillion. Cocoa board the didn't count. Cocoa board the dear no and count. Where on my to say Ghana and for the $38 million. See Egypt was a day afraid of call by they see a whole sporting facility, hotel room, stadium room, all the tracks, everything. $38 million. Ghana for young quiet kromha, you had $58 million. Et to toko edin zoom. Nana do refi ne ho say or promising yame. So by ban Cathedral. What could do parliament today? When was a why in the person? To one muscle, the refi.
Send na a yikai no.
The refi. If you are here, be metiso be boba, me abaso say wa consider and then the who yame. Me catch you today. Metiso be say ba me consider in terminty, why I don't who yame she. Me nyakra me share wa me kasa ho me champo da.
Adentia.
Mo say na ya. If you are, mo say ya.
Adentina nipa no ebo na baso ho yoshi.
Jai, I'm getting too emotional. Hey, madam for back home. Or East Legon here. Ne papa ye retired lecturer. Papa ni sika kakro call pension. Or they call toss a bondo se den bi. A bind jiffy wonsem. Papa na yere aye yare for dada. Unya accident. Ono so ne mu odu kakra nti onyini no eda ade ne kan ho de sisi nti maame no eda fom ena papa no sika kakra na ode to ne se treasury bill se den no eno an okoyi kakra na wadi na ode bi ato aduro ama na yere ode bi ena won ne sister penin obeka ya accident bi si se takra de kwam ho awo ka se papa one ne yere de ne mba etu kwan a papa no ene ne yere ne wuye ene oja enkwala amiensa madam fo no nuaba accident ne si takwa de kwan wo no madam fo no nuaba omo East Legon he ya papa no wo mamienu be ma no ene oba no ene oba no ne kunu ene ne mba miensa omo bankran pan maame ne wuyi papa ne wuyi e kan kwala amiensa papa akokora yi ode ne yere aka ho ena ode ono ankasa ne ho aka ho ne yasa de nananom miensa omo ye njanka afia omo de wona copy papa yi so ena ne baba ma su ye adwuma on bank ono so ye yi na di ono so abetena fie man na nya stroke da dem kan yere ho ne nananom miensa school ayebasa na wo de yato abana yato atia no warrior yes we consider nti yanya wo dai. What kind of a painful thing and this man akum papa kokoro da ho na yere so da ho ne baba ma elusu adwa ne baba ma no yadwa kwabra do for bank ho osa kwabra do for bank ho no na owo branch bi wo World Trade Center ho na ga ni yadwa when good bank no ma branch ya betena fie jobless ne papa sika so a oje ye ne pension kakra o de kwoto wo so ba wo me ne akufado mafa
yeah for attack on ne
yere eso da ho ne ba ne nase enya accident eja ne nkola miensa na mo se ba o me consider nyame na atwa wonka wa consider na ko choice $8 billion na president say we just say foreign reserve it yan say sika we ja to mbo a we dey call Ghana cedis sisi ya ne dollar no 112 billion Ghana cedis we ja ka 1 trillion Ghana cedis titifrim useless money. And you see, Ayana Mafia, I don't know how our politicians, say. Our politicians think that, say, where Jamaica 1 trillion, billion, na 1 trillion.
And they are people who have.
Or people who are. Where Jamaica people who are. What's the major 8 billion? And NPP for them fair because let's say NPP for them fair and say this is their best. This is their best. Kami na never catch them so worry kwasia enye ye o. Say kwasia didi ewie na okoyi no. Oto kase to ha. Na nsa ho na baka ha na so nkwan wa ha. Ya pese so ngu kokko asan wa begu na tade enti wo ware kwase enya ya se kwase na didi ewie na wo koyi ni niam no e ho no be usa je usa kwa dem ko fa atade ebre no aje usa kwa ha e ko fa dross foforo anu na ma na ware ye ya no. This is what they think. And you see I say ya the tra and if you are back to my point napko we he and the president enti bi anka napko asem. When I was here, say you came. Yes, Pabobwa 100,000 Ghanaian youth. I know.
We still owing them.
I could do a pumfifi. I sell my life. Now I say about me considering to me and they. Say about me considering them. Naga one and consider mano. Me am going to worry. Na ya be deso say worry. And I'm be anya na den say wa consider nti why dey wa consider why dey Mahama no comfortable lead Mahama oyin kokko ayin do comfortable lead but you area national service she ghost name sir me na me forward Emma your friend say national service papa yo ho se see me nua pani osesbi bisa no me ne chat me forward ye ghost names no me forward list ne man no me manu booklet sa 58 ebia edin ewo mu no ebru 200
yan kan twi na nkrofrontia se booklet se bia obia booka 1
2 3 ebia 58
pages
separate 58 me di obi adin na number ye de man na ye share that ni wura bu ka ho ma no but then no beti ya
number is the moment
what in cry ya ye wo sinchem ne ye de abre ho wo be de na be ka se enye wo na ye ya so abegum we just aka na to teacher training allowance ada na kufa do anka ho asem ada na wanka ho asem say me bond am to was stand chat Danado ne ba o me ne kanu for atenti say 2038 dey betua meka me dey na me to antima foforo am wafira ka me akwala keto me bra amabo di me sika na top bond dey ato bank no akufado ene ne ba o me ne na ne kanu for ato magim sika o say 2038 ena me sika no me pa ye betua ni na ama me ba se si ade sempade a ye ban 15% a me sika ahye na o se ba me alusu a consider am se yen nai naga wana consider anti bi wa ko general election ma me fa no to nchen hwe banking sector e collapse yi woni mu nkrofo a ememma mo be mawu ememma mo memma ewu omo no ma esem kran sore check memma na ye adwuma wo bank a wo memma wu ene mere kwa otimi hwe oba no obu wu sai ena bawu nko na bawu ma na memma ko gufie aye ma aye useless
because do na do ase buka me na nye yi o because na bi ati buka me na nye yi
nipa ma gufie hwe me chi ho abaya bi no mo fe
e kan no
okay on the matter me more than said him nkan ho because odi mi amebo obi abegu we mo tanta ana joda ko ana me hear now you frame me I'm say I don't know so there's a lady at the gates wait looking for you I'm say
at this time
Charlie ke what am we there a lady looking for me
ko pass me am
was with him mo child ni e he okay let me see from me quite matter as a captain the whole day I've roamed around Accra I'm looking for money to buy food but my call lady now they feel jai I almost about me considering the end oh be afa so lady be here indomie I went 10 to 11 p.m.
oh free be or so man
na oba why branch manager our Royal Bank aye na di ye gu bank no or free indomie yes ye mfa no osi oni mi nto be pesika kutua ka indomie ka something the same no ye pon ya bibi am so frey o se me kofie na yes wa be hwe na me frey no say captain me shada di siba ho manim 3 times 1 2 3 me de bomu anam de sim 1 de bomu anam de sim 2 de bomu anam de sim ha manim 3 what good bank was such an intelligent lady abetna fe from 2018 o sadan to today get in adwuma ye
so one creative
who so one creative bank ni bi bank na who creative ye so a Paris and watches Kennedy bank na who creative ye no Paris watches Kennedy na Ghana for say ba umia why dey wa concede really na ko ba dey so ja for be na ko do ma dey e ko ben so won kwa no mo gina president echa no mtete to no akwade wan e kwan na wa ma nipa bre wo di nipa kwa wonyenyem sa ye je kwanje he pa ko sindio nti pa ko sindio won concede nchira hwan when Ghana for pa ko sindio on concede nchira hwan such an innocent man dinisika so I've told you the story before
sure
or pa ko sindio ma bre ne ho sa because of Ghana
am penny so am na ni bi
wa man ndi bi won so I will say hey me my bank ni ye because wo bank no wo branches dodo to see jawa
obebiem
obeji mi mebusuafo adwuma ye na wo gu pa kwesi ndom bank and somebody is telling me say ba o mi awe ya na pa kwesi ndom dey there what are we talking about ba o mi so no kra the NPP and winning constituencies ni bi
no
pa kwesi ndom he had 384 branches more than the constituencies in parliament ono yen kan say ye ne ya mo se ba o me wawe ye ne ya nti wa consider to wan wawe
ye rafi ape
ye be rapo me ba ka ba point ba go hwe a Mary plant
nti ko energy no
Mahama fa Mary from UAE the ship so pa dia bedru Ghana $5 million efia eno no kura me ene Paul Adomo kire mimi so Bahamam e wa adom Paul Adomo kire so mu o Metro TV sa ne board den dodo ne board na ye kan na no masema ye kan asema gabi o cheda ko kan ne say 4.5 million esenka ye Ghana tua $4.5 million na Mahama mu akoye ne $5 million ti jese o made $500,000 o made $500,000 so granted yentie de sa gabi ne kan no. And then, what did the same Mary? What they call that the Ashanti region? What time if you take credit in Cook Master, I say $41 million. Near the car, you did a lot of fare.
Transportation and a dosoka.
And it's a lot of fare.
Few are no bokoso.
Now, na mo se ba umi alusu a wa consider ntime ye nan ara ayo consider ye ma me adwuma ma me ne store na gu me fa no ho sakwaso ya be man kama ne consider ko benya 27%. Entina yisi fo no di mirika bo na manese wo jafo kan gum wanya ne sa ye wie ne yese ye ko gazette a 40% no wunya Ghana for mu nim de ye ko so enye so odwuna obi ahuhui amen can something wrong Peter he was called say figures na eba no so wo consider sesi a baby awudru ye na wo consider ye no ene ye be gazette amount ti sesi wenya 41.6 udafo kwa bontentem na jagum na fe ye nkokon gazette eno mounti ene baba be hye wanim say wunya 41.6 so one two bilika akoye ne saa na wo delay ye kani na bomwia one hwe ya 38 kura wunya. That is why he ran quickly to come in and concede. Ghana for what was say so doing Ghana for or doing wow really. Yes, doing wow. Why we are worried me ni concede no and you win. And you na masum die ba Ghana. Eniema wo mo aye no. Mafia me se ko bisa Jubilee House enchene a wo mudie no. Nebo enchene
adanchene ya anana puna
na ye wi na ye tikrom ha na ye kamete se NPP se ya munchia mama no me so mejo so se ye nchia wo me ye nchia me ma mejo so manim guase ne ayi krono proye ene kankan ana ene ye de be wi ene Ghana for ye ntwa lotto aye ndidi ene Ghana for we rely on lotto ene ye twa ne dididi na ye tigana ha lotto ne ye dididi aka wo ko mbedi president ni bi lotto ne ye twa ne ye dididi takrade interchange sa kufa do so wa 14 interchange takrade de ne ka ho onko he contractor na sesa ayo ross ni na akọ
wankase wa wi o se omuguso ye
dey oguso ye dey o starting takrade interchange ye ne oguso ye dey omo ye ataban miensa gu ho se aye treaty na ye jagu ho na Ghana for ye so de che ye ya ekwame ya ye dru ba bia Ghana for ye me ka kire mu plane Kwame Nkrumah is smiling. Kwame Nkrumah is smiling. I'm comparing the picture now all sitting on the abeto. That keep smiling. We have won. The year catcher Akufo-Addo they say, "Ni trinkwa, we didn't feel what we na Canada you know 1 year or the nimguase be ko wo." Nipa esese ye border baso power Akufo-Addo ho. The bodyguard me you know. Eduma boys na ya ma Akufo-Addo no ho oko enkwa onkra won. Samrante me you know. Won na ekuta na besi ne enye obi ampa ebo hui na sanka pa ebo jin kan kwa pa kwese mi santa ewu mo bi tin na mo boys too no tanado private bodyguards no afia du ba bi no ono akoso obi ayi na ma e kasa two gentlemen no but they can say the nyame ase se sa mizrim fo we mu ye hu biom me metu da na adofo finally da me ye na dom no wu ko na oba biom a Ghana assemblyman kwa ma ne ma ho owu ko na oba biom a Ghana assemblyman kwa ma ne ma ho se wa bro ni so ye da na se at least ye de din be kana na ado ho Her Excellency the second first lady Sewa Bruni Obia empena ultimate presidential flight presidential jet timi ne president to kwa yie ne yetimi ama ne kwan ne wetwa president a on sheshet na no fugu so hey is it Ghana na ye dey abeto abonten na ye fair we think say that's all this is the kind of administration we are talking about. That notwithstanding few things away they be make us go for the ambulance but when to be a ambulance no so because or the contract you know I'm a baby boyfriend eti I dey twere ho nti ono akra ambulance no when to me amoso yey de bia bioma nyame beye madoma mo beba ba mu biom no e ma mo mfa Ghana fofofo sabiem if say ye te ho saa no wo ho nyesi yenim de ye pewo be ma papa ne yenya no ma ne nware ye ntira na nka yenso ye fra Holland ntma e be fataye yenso ye share if your friends are ready made yenso ye share ready made ni bia yenso be fataye ne mo be ma papa ne yenya no nware ne ntira Naja etoda na mma no emrante ne pe won na o mampe na o ho bo o ho so won de chasing kokora na kan ye be na ye de ti he
Fred de menya bia mpe
mi de menya bia mpe eti nyame ye da wase Nyankopon ye da wase wate nyame ye da wase so wo de Nebukadnezar bedom yen ye da se wa nyame ye san da wase biom so wa pam na Nebukadnezar ene na sefo ye free ha na waboa ye mesa Misrim fo we ye hunu biom na efie na akwedo me ka hu media houses se wo Ghana ha ina ye nim wa when hu ade boni bia wa Nebukadnezar amabo we mu no going forward shut up me kind of prego shut up me bahama ye de anya bia na meka me meka won akra wo minim se meka dada ye ha ye beka if you say so when hu de anya hu de ye nso so shut up na ye magana o man no ye nyina ye kan ntema ne mo ano Nyamwa mahama no mpesika embo bonapko boys na no boys and girls no omwo omo no no mpa bibi ma ono omo nye ye sika ye de koto bonds ne treasury bills ne nkanfo a akufa do ne ba omyama ye sika hye saje 2038 ye betwe ye ka do ye ntundi mahama chi no nsiesie economy no ne ye nsanka ye sika banks na egu ye no Yama ne wonya ha otutu niema na ayire so by June on thank for the license ne ma omo back on restore pakwesi nium me yama ha ma mepe 1 billion Ghana cedis ama pakwesi besi a interest in that so besi a interest in so any banks na aka ni nyina aban ma musika na on settle banks ni nyina on ma musika no settle wo no we are national cathedral na mesre no me woti Patriotism 4 met me atwe ahwe akogum ye besi no wo de on fa ma me free we me nje aban sika me am top diesel eguti Patriotism ni
say o say udi kan twi nsuo na
be ntwe wo de begum
oh sir
wo de me nsuo no wom na ngum saa na yensi ni wie na yenyi we ni free ho na yenfa ho nsi prison
Emma hefo
Emma akufado ne nasefo no yenfa ho nsi prison na odemu wo ha no ye why are you pay some 150 quarter na wanya water no ma we hu sa obedi o man so a ye di o man yawu Kwame Nkrumah ye Ghana say ya ka wa meto ne papa dan na esi ho no
ni ma de no
ka akufado papa dan na esi ni ma na kwa metinem ka wa meto kagabi o chenda ko sana Kwame Nkrumah ye Ghana ka no office na esi labon no kontimi tinem even Rollins afia sana Rollins ye Ghana aka kano fra to atiase kam ka senka asante be de to nko na kire da ho anka omo tiase when him say Jubilee House do baby TV be born down 3 weeks yes I dada ne asesa 3 weeks 3 weeks na mo twin national security for 3 weeks na what twin yensa ne atam TV na dey see from there for atare ho
ti dey what see for
no cha na wha na efa sa say ya record say it is not working meanwhile it is working ya atam ye dey see ho na dey for abo ho na ya yo man no basa wundam Ghana bontia wutum say wankasa waye soro ha waye dwobiri wabra waye ya woda soro na wo kwa adwuma ase ya bodua na ya se maye nkasa he ko ministries na kwa he se do maye hot tantan ko he nkofo mo so maye nkrache fo mo ani abie ko he se the ministries aye tan Tenancy on much chimney on so no de me court, so no de me court. Na me start say me court. Me se kwa court dan na kufu see ho no. I think some meals na baby no. Meals baby no. Mahama jama no. If ya court dan no ko say the dan na ye. Baby kro mo keep docket kura bi ni ho. Say court dan na so kura san ka ho. Independence Square here ye be kwa kwaso Mahama ini. Say nyese Mahama awini and omo ye the year nka na hwe the Independence Square aye hwe the Independence Square aye na ko 37 military hospital baby edi so jeni we twa hwe ikoyi ko na ko he ba matese ye transfer na ko University of Ghana mahu be se nyame tua wo ka so wo jina ko fa do achi ye do ko to Bahama hospital Yes, they do 37. Yes, I can't any ho until Uncle UGMC.
Osenka, a military for crowd.
37, you know.
Oh,
if you say, at the Catona, the doctors, they almost at the tinters would be 37.
Because you say, Ebia, civilian now, but colleague military.
May say, be ho.
They will do everything for you.
That's why we don't know one at the Beba. They don't know how you're so Jenny Obew. Miss me a civilian, Mew. Yes, I'm finding call UGMC. Ghana for someone who nyame tua oka said you sit here hwe your friend say dan ya Mahama sisi kwam yi sagleme what say watch your friend say ebono esunafo south honorable Collins Dauda said dentia Collins Dauda dan na umusi ye no sikera omudi see dan no more than dan ya omasi granted it watch Collins Dauda chino by dan is one dey me yanko dem me papa ne wesi dan ma mo so waja me mame nti so na bonten mafia ene sagleme esi ho 8 years afei na obi akonta ya tam dan na cheno obi enti ya tam ya de sagleme ye pushi sagleme e de ache obi say so a private investor na dynasty wona a private there aban sika ya boka abobesia ye tega na foto a ye di tuaka no ye pia mo bi na me hwe Mahama na me nimso so obeje nso ke sa bank ya Akufo-Addo na kofa ba yi edebe banki me be feeding kwa na me store no radio yi hwe befia omkoje 1 billion Ghana cedis 1 billion Ghana cedis that time that dollar near 9 cedis 50 pesos it is a wood divide there 1 billion na 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 divided by what I mean 10 and no about $100 million 100 million US dollars ena na no sakwaje 750 million euros edeka $100 million no ho so mumfem bie sa new bank no mafia say ya me no kase bank na account that red. I still have the documents. Bank no na account at the red. Bank no so ye be here. Every 3 years. When we 750 million euros. 81 billion Ghana cedis. Obiakawe. Now mo se ba me dey wa conceding tempt on am asojaba. Hey, mo bia kasa sa no kwa bia kura ma nipa ko no ho nyama hi. Ba me dey. Na ka me na mo concede na ma contest ma hama. Obi so so ko president ni. Me ya ba me ya kam se Mr. me di vice president fi wotwe. Mo ma me nko. No mo ka se
yempon.
Eduane mungu alanchamate fum. Alan se ne kuma to ne yem che ba o me ya.